This customer is dropping off his GTR today for a full bolt-on kit and a suspension kit. All the pieces are right here on the ground with KW sleeve kit, Eibach wheel spacers. And then we move along here, we've got HKS blow-off valves with ICT air filters. And then we got Dirtworks 340 fuel pumps, FIC 1300cc injectors, and a full CXP 4-inch stainless steel exhaust system with Cobb downpipes.
Yeah. And that's 4-inch?
Yeah, 4-inch.
I can put my fist in it.
27. Visit for as low as $120 per person per day.
Carbon's on the other.
3-day, 1 park per day ticket. Both tickets and park reservations required. Visit Disneyland.com for important details. Subject to restrictions changing inflation numbers.
Sonic is something delicious for you. Hey, announcer guy, that's your cue.
Try the new Sonic Steak and Bacon Grilled Cheese. Savory steak mixed with grilled onions, topped with crispy bacon and nutty American cheese, plus creamy mayo and tangy barbecue sauce. Or try it spicy with zesty chili sauce and LA
Well, I don't know.
Understand.
So I wanted you to look at something right quick
Yeah.
before we tighten them.
Sonic. This time only at participating Sonic
The
drive-ins.
carbon's just a little different on this side, so
Yeah, the way it's timed.
where it sets on the pipe. So I've got flush with the carbon, but there's not quite as flat on the left front. All I'm doing is go with Ready to go up? Yeah. Drive your car, you want to drive it with the VDC off all the time or up in the R mode. I always drive it in off unless it's raining out, then I'll put it up in R.
Okay.
And the transmission, if you're in manual mode, it will automatically downshift when it gets to 2,000 RPMs or lower. So like if you're short shifting through the gears manually, and it shifts and it falls below 2,000, it's going to downshift itself back up again.
Okay.
So I didn't want you to think anything's wrong with the transmission if you're trying to short shift it.
And like Bob said, if you don't like that, you come back to him.
I'll always go back in.
Yeah. Most people really, really like that. I've only had to change it for 3 people out of a few hundred. He was one of them. But
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
If you don't like it, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
You can just wait on it. It takes about 15 minutes.
Okay.
And if you're in manual mode and not in race mode, like where that first toggle switch, if that's not up in race mode, if it's right there where it is, and you're in manual mode, you can just, like if you're pulling up against side by side and you want to roll race somebody, you can downshift your transmission, get your RPMs around 3,500, 4,000 RPMs, whatever gear to do that, and then just floor the car, and it will shift itself at red line for you in manual mode. So you can just focus on driving.
Okay.
You can still shift it if you want, but it will shift itself before red line, and it'll shift where the car's making the most power automatically.
That's if you're manual and you're in the middle, right?
If you're in manual and don't have that first toggle switch up. If you have that first toggle switch up in race mode and you're in manual, you have to shift it yourself. It's a manual transmission.
Oh,
It will hit the rev limiter.
I didn't know that. So, okay, so if you're in R and you're in manual, you have to shift up. The
Yeah.
car will not shift itself up.
Correct.
Yeah.
If you're in the middle and you're in manual, then the car will shift itself
It will
up.
shift, yeah.
That is good to know.
I can change the setup if you want to where it will also shift itself in R mode.
Yeah. Okay. No, I like it that way.
Okay.
That gives me like best of both, whatever I want to do.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and if you got any questions, just give me a holler.
I'll show you how to do the checking. What up? Hello. Yep. البلان valve, by the way, لما نشي رجلك يشتغل مو بالدوسة ما يشتغل. When you take your foot off, that's when it gets harder. It whistles.